Hey everyone, it's me and my pumpkin, or should I say my jack-o'-lantern, and my bear, or my little monster. Because it's almost Halloween, and by almost I mean it's still over a month away. But I'm jazzed about it. Anyway, let's talk about something less fun, because that's gonna happen on here. Anyway, comparing yourself to other trans people. It's common. It's really common. I do it every single day. Every time I watch FTM Transtastic, I'm like, why can't I be that far in my transition? Or why can't I have surgeries like that yet? Or, all that. Or why can't I be on T yet? But, you know, you have to face reality. I have to face it every day. And, you can either be negative about it, like I've been because of depression and horrible crippling dysphoria, but I'm getting out of that slump lately and I'm trying to be positive about it and I'm trying to think logically about it and optimistically, and I mean, it's hard, but it's slowly working a little bit. And pumpkin, come here. Come be my friend. Come on. Alright, come here. Let's talk about this together. Comparing yourself to others is not good, especially people you're close to, because you will hurt them and make them feel guilty. Like Lee, I know he probably, I don't want to say anything, but I feel like I make him feel guilty because I'm so dysphoric all the time. And I complain about not being on T, and he just started T a week and a half ago. And all I've been doing, I congratulate him about it all the time, and I ask him about it, but I feel like I don't make him feel good about it. And he has his name legally changed to Lee, and I don't. I still have my birth name as my legal name, and I feel like he doesn't feel good about that either. But I want him to feel good, because those are really great things. Just because I don't have them doesn't mean I should make him feel bad about them, or that he should feel bad about them, even if I don't make him feel bad, by talking about it or saying anything. Because his transition is different than my transition. Everyone's transition is different. And mine will start later. Maybe my changes will start sooner. Maybe I'll get surgeries sooner than he does. Who knows? But all I have to say is, really, you have to look at it like your transition is your own journey, and you can't compare yourself to others, especially people that are older than you or have different circumstances than you, because that's just not fair to yourself, and it's not fair to them. I can't compare myself to someone who's 10 years older than me and already has top surgery and has been on T for years. That's just not, that just doesn't make sense, because I'm not at all like that. I'm not even 18 yet. I'm not even an adult, and I'm trying to compare myself to someone who's 10 years older than me. It's not good for me. It's not good for me to just think about that, because it's so unrealistic for me to think that could even be a possibility yet, when it takes time to transition, especially after just coming out. And if you're a minor especially, it's not easy. I just came out a month and a half ago. And is it easy? No. It's not easy to know that I can't transition yet, but it takes time. It really does. Lee, he came out a really long time ago, and he's just, he just had gender therapy and changed his name, and, started T, really recently, even though he came out a while ago. And, he is a minor, and it's great that his family's supporting him so much, but I know I have to wait. I know that I don't necessarily have full support from my family, but I can't let that stop me. Because I'm doing my transition for me, not for other people. Not for anyone else who's trans. if my transition story can help other people, that's fantastic. But I'm not doing it for them. And Lee isn't transitioning for anyone else either, and I have to consider that too. And there's nothing I can do to change, like, there's nothing he can do to change my transition. Like, it is going to be what it is. And so far, it's really slow. But I have made progress. I got a binder. I did come out. That's progress. And I have to look at that as a positive thing and not like, oh, Lee is ahead of me. Because even though, like, technically he is ahead of me in his transition, that my transition is separate. Like, they're not linear. It's not like, oh, this is him and this is me. It's like, we're in completely different directions. And I can't look at it like we're the same, because we're not. We're totally different. I mean, besides like age and school we go to and some other things, like, we're different people. We have different stories, and we're gonna have different transitions. Even if they are similar, they're really gonna be totally different, and everyone's transitions are gonna be totally different from someone else's. Maybe some details will overlap with other people, but like, they're never gonna be exactly the same. And you have to understand that. I have to understand that. Everyone has to understand that. And if I can like more fully understand that and like keep that like in here all the time, maybe my dysphoria will be less, or maybe my depression around my transition will be less. And if that could happen, that'd be great. I'm gonna try to go to normal therapy for it and talk about this, because this is really something that's affecting me lately. And if I can fix it or like make it a little less bad feeling, that'd be great. And I hope everyone keeps this in mind as they transition or don't transition or whatever they decide to do, because it really helps to not compare yourself to others when you're trying to do this. It makes it really a lot smoother and easier and less like awful feeling. And I mean, shout out to Lee for being the most amazing friend and for getting so far in his transition so quickly. That's amazing, man. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad. And shout out to everyone else who's watching this who maybe gets help for it, or help from this video in their lives, and maybe it makes them feel a little bit better, or makes their lives a little bit easier. Have a nice day.